Hello, good evening, and welcome to this educative channel. My name is Evi Alonso Clemente Martinez, and tonight we're going to talk about assessment, evaluation, assessment and testing in the classroom. Why is important evaluate? Why is important to evaluate in our classroom, right? To review the planning, the achievement of objective, the contents of the activities, and the didactic support materials and the educational intention of the curriculum project. That's why it's important to evaluate. And also at the beginning of the course unit, we can apply, determine what a student know. This is called a diagnostic test. We want to explain that a little bit later on, and the information that we can obtain from those evaluations, from those tests, is going to help us to decide what we need to teach or which area we need to reinforce, right? And in the end of the teaching part of the course, is going to help us to know how much a student have learned, right? So we want to start with formal and informal evaluation. Okay, informal and formal evaluation. We want to take a look briefly. All right, and we had that subjective or informal evaluation. Okay, is based on our experience or our daily routine improvement. Okay, and knowledge to form a judgment. On the other hand, we have the objective of formal evaluation that always consider the possible expectation to acquire skills. All right. Informal evaluation always take a normal teaching and learning activities or homework. Okay, instead of formal evaluation that always is necessary to apply a straight test and exam, and the formal evaluation always is necessary to give grades and to inform also our students if they are approved or not, right? On the other hand, informal evaluation, we keep the information for us, and no grades are given. Okay, well, an example of that, we can have the task of homework. Okay, for example, if we want to evaluate the grading skill, okay, we can give a grading task in a formal, we can evaluate the grading task, okay, in an informal way, okay, using the dictation, for example, labeling description, understanding question, pictorial composition, matching the words, and types of grading text will be brochures, posters, public signs, supermarket signs, shops, tickets, form and questionnaires, and words search from the dictionaries. Instead of formal assessment, it might consist of the following examples, like grading letters, grading articles, grading instruction manuals, for example recipe, for example essays, and always get focused in spelling and grammar. All right, so right now we want to explain what is a diagnostic test, what is a diagnostic evaluation, what is a formative evaluation, and summary evaluation. All right, so we'll define precisely the function of these evaluations. Let's start with diagnostic test or diagnostic evaluation, and followed by formative, and we want to add with summative. All right, but what is the diagnostic evaluation? Why we need a diagnostic evaluation? Well, it's gonna help for different parts of the interested people. Okay, what degree certain learning in master before starting work with that, right? What the students know, what is their background, what is their previous knowledge, what is their prior knowledge to development of an education process, whatever, with the intention of exploring the knowledge what students already possess. It can be done at the beginning of the school year, or also can be in a situation or a didactic sequence. The next one, it is called formative evaluation. It guides based on the progress and difficulties of the students during the learning process, the decision about the teaching strategies, and the necessary adjustment in this order to achieve the learning goals. And it is done to assess the process in learning and improve teaching and learning also, and its function is to improve an intervention in a specific time, in a particular way, and also allows assessing whether the planning is being carried out correctly as we planned at the beginning. And there exists three modalities or formative evaluation. The number one, it is called interactive. The second one, retroactive, and the last one, it is proactive. But now I want to explain what is summative evaluation. What is summative evaluation? Okay, it is usually applied in the finished process. Okay, considering multiple factors, and we as teacher, we assign a numerical value, right? And promotes that a global judgment of the degree and also the progress in achieving the expectation of the learner and of each of different parts, and also is the conclusion of a didactic sequence or didactic situation, and also it is based on the collection or information about the students, their results, as well the processes, strategies, and activities that the teacher has used and have allowed them to reach those results. In conclusion, I like to say that we need to stand up in our classroom, and we need to take a look to our students and see where our learners are right now, okay, where the learners, okay, our learners are going, and what are we going to do to get in there, right? So evaluation, it is very important. We need to trust and do the things correctly. Well, in order to have a better definition of what we have explained here, I made a comparison chart where we can find to the left side the formative assessment, to the other side we have summative assessment, and we fusion informal and formal evaluation, how we can use it in our classroom, right? Questioning, feedback, peer assessment, self-assessment, formative assessment, considering the informal evaluation, and in the other side we have essay in control condition, portfolios, coursework, teacher assessment, and in a formal evaluation we have formative assessment and summative assessment, further analysis of test, exam, essays, target settings, test, exam, essays in control condition. In that way we can evaluate to our students, taking in account the different stages of assessment, evaluation, and formal and informal tests. Thank you for watching. It was my pleasure. If you have any question, you can write it below. And I will see you until the next time. Bye bye.